Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for August the 1st. I'm going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and then I'll pull one card for each sign. Well, a lot going on in the energy today, the way the cards are acting. Let's see what comes out. Okay, overall energy shows up as the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. So for me, Knight of Cups in reverse talks about this idea of being a little bit cynical or pessimistic about one of three things, generally, how it normally shows up. So either being cynical or pessimistic about a romantic relationship that you're actually involved in, or a romantic relationship in general. Maybe it's even the one that your ex is having with their new person. But also it could be about feeling pessimistic about the decency of people in general. You know, when you're feeling this way, this is when you buy the bumper sticker that says, the more I know people, the more I love my dog. Or we could be feeling kind of pessimistic about romantic relationships in general. So either a particular romantic relationships overall, or people overall, generally is what this card indicates to me. And so we'll see how this plays out whenever we're looking at each sign and see if it's more general or more specific for each one of you. And of course, remember, this is a general reading, so not everything's going to apply to every single person. And if you want a more full picture, I should say, you do want to look at not only your sun sign, but also your rising, your moon, your Venus sign if you want to find out about love, your Saturn sign if you want to find out about business or things you have to be disciplined with, sometimes even about your dad with the Saturn sign, etc., etc. Okay, Aries. Bum-ba-da-da, Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So Aries, Three of Pentacles to me talks about this idea of collaborating with somebody to make something happen. So working together with somebody. Sometimes this is a low-level type of relationship, like maybe it's the first level or two of commitment. Maybe you're just talking to somebody. You know, this isn't really, we haven't really hit engagement yet, but, you know, maybe we're dating, that type of level of commitment. But this can also be a collaboration that has to do with business or something having to do with the hobby or maybe even with the PTA or something like that, some type of collaboration happening. Okay, now with this overall energy being our Knight of Cups here in reverse, this is telling me that you've got some kind of collaboration that's happening, but you're not feeling very optimistic about how this is going to turn out or how this is going to work. So not feeling very good about some type of collaboration that you're involved in. Yicky energy, we don't like that. But hopefully, if you're not feeling very good about this collaboration, you are putting together some type of backup plan for if this does turn out in a way that you don't like. What are you going to do then? If you're feeling that way, it's definitely time to put in a backup plan. Hopefully you won't have to use it, but it never hurts to have a backup. Taurus. Emperor showing up in reverse. Okay. All right, so Taurus, with the Emperor in reverse plus the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is telling me that you have somebody in your life who you're interacting with who has strong narcissistic personalities. And when I say strong, it's because I feel like they're stronger than even what I usually pick up in a reading. So kind of highlighting that word for a reason, guys. Don't think I'm just being silly here. All right? I mean, you can think whatever you want, but I'm letting you know. Anyway, with this Knight of Cups coming up in reverse, you're not feeling very good about this person. Like, you're recognizing that this person just doesn't make me feel very good. I'm not feeling very good about the relationship I have with this person or where this is going with this person. Just not feeling good about them at all. Feeling pessimistic and cynical about anything good coming out of this. All right? So, you know, I'm a Taurus rising, but gotta say, I don't blame you, Tauruses. Not too much good can come out of a narcissistic type of situation. All right, Geminis, Ace of Swords coming up here. That's really interesting, Geminis. You have some kind of new epiphany. You have some new understanding of something. New understanding of something. And this, for me, normally, this is a really positive card because this talks about understanding something at a very profound level. This is understanding something that not only impacts one aspect of your life, but actually it makes the puzzle pieces sort of fall together in several of them. And when it shows up here with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I think you're having an epiphany, you're having an understanding, but for some of you, you're not trusting that epiphany. You're feeling like that information is not trustworthy for some reason. I kind of feel like if this is information that like you got in a meditation or something, you could have self-confidence issues about that information just because, you know, came from you. You don't trust that information that came from you. Or if somebody said something that has made you realize something, there's something going on where you're just not trusting. You've got the realization, but you're not trusting it. This is like having a red flag or a green flag, either one, and just sweeping it under the carpet, not paying any attention to it. So pay attention. If you get some new understandings about stuff today, you know, I'm not going to say don't test them out, don't check them for authenticity, but at the same time, you might want to be open to the idea that maybe it could be right. All right? Because this is right. This is you not believing in it, but this is right. So check out your ideas before you just throw them in the bucket, you know? All right, so who was that? That was Gemini. Next up is Cancers. Why does this feel like there's two cards? There's not. It's just very thick. Okay, so Cancer. You've got the Devil card showing up in reverse. We like this card in reverse much better than right side up. Here's the thing though, Cancers. Looks to me like you've got somebody in your life that is trying to tell you, trying to show you that they have gotten over some type of escapist behavior or some type of addiction. They're trying to say, man, it's over. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done with that. I haven't done that in so many days, months, years, weeks, whatever. I used to know somebody that would say that they were done with their addictions, and he had several of them. He'd say, oh, no, I haven't done that in a couple of days. And his friends would be sitting right next to him on the couch. Try 20 minutes, you know? So I can totally understand not believing this person whenever they say they're done with whatever it was that was toxic, that was pulling them in. And that's what we have. We see you really not believing that person. So, you know, once again, kind of same as for Gemini, check it out. You know, find out if what this person is saying is legit before you just automatically throw it away. Because for some of you, you're going to have somebody who is actually genuinely being legit. I don't think that's true for all of you. So check it out. Find out. All right. Next up, let's look at Leo. Leo. Ooh. Why is it we have so much truth coming out today and we're so pessimistic about it? What is going on in the energy today that has us feeling so pessimistic? This is something. The Leo talks, or the moon for you Leos, talks about the truth coming to the surface. You don't even have to dig for this truth. It just kind of floats up to the top, presents itself. There's the truth. With this Knight of Cups as the overall energy, you don't believe it. Nope. Just can't even imagine that that's true. Dang. That's like the third sign that the truth has been right in front of them and they're just like, not so sure about that. What is happening? All right, let's look at Virgo. Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. Okay, so Virgos, I feel like today it could be very, very possible for you to be feeling pretty jaded and cynical because you have something that you're striving for, something that you really want, and it hasn't happened yet. And I do feel like you're really impatient to make it happen, but it hasn't happened yet. And this whole cynicism about whether it will happen or not, that's not speeding anything up for you. Okay? So try not to be cynical about it. Try to be thinking about, okay, well, what's the next step I can take to bring it a little closer? So I do see that impatience to make something happen. That would be so good. All right, next up, let's look at Libra. Page of Cups showing up in reverse, Libras, along with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Goodness. Let's see. How is this going down? Libras, I think you're expressing your feelings about somebody to them today, and I think that they're very cynical. They're not buying it. They're not buying it. I think that you're being genuine. It looks to me like you're being genuine, but they're not buying it. And my gosh, it fits because we've already had, I think, 3 signs so far that the truth has been right in front of their face, and they're like, nope, I don't believe it. So, I mean, somewhere, somebody has to be telling the truth that's not being believed, right? Libra, you're the lucky one. You're the lucky one today. Let's look at Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio is the Empress. We're talking about manifestation and energetic manifestation at that. Being very productive, being very fruitful. This could even talk about wanting to create a baby. The Empress is the mama card. However, with that Knight of Cups showing up in reverse, we're not really expecting anything good. We're like, oh yeah, I'm going to go through the motions. I'm going to go ahead and create this vision board, but it's not going to work. What are we doing here? Are we just saying it's not going to work so people around us won't think that we're a little too woo-woo? What is happening there? What's going on? Because we're being very productive. We're doing everything that it takes. Why are we not expecting that it's going to work out? Or maybe it's somebody around us that is just not expecting it to work out. Maybe they don't understand how to manipulate energy. So when they see us manipulating energy, they just think that we're woo-woo batshit. Little do they know, right? All right. Let's look at Sagittarius. 2 of Pentacles showing up in reverse along with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius. I feel like there's somebody in your sphere of influence who has dropped the ball on something. They just had too much on their plate and they weren't able to keep everything going intact. And I think that they're being really straight with you about this. I don't think they're trying to hide it or anything. But with that Knight of Cups coming up in overall, I don't think you're really appreciating the energy and the effort that they were going through and how this happened. I don't think you're recognizing that this was a genuine, legit mistake at all. At all. Interesting. Gosh, we are so cynical today, everybody. All right, let's look at Capricorn. This reading's making me sad. Okay, Capricorns, 3 of Cups showing up in reverse. Overall energy being the Knight of Cups in reverse. What's happening here? Capricorn, you do have a friend that's jumping up and down on your last nerve. Maybe they're gossiping behind your back. You know, talking about you. Maybe they're even doing stuff to your face that is just completely annoying and disrespectful. And I think that when you're looking at this situation, you're really not seeing how this can be rectified. You're not seeing how this friendship can be fixed. Not with that overall energy, you're not. This is not the day for people to be trifling with this overall energy today. Nobody should be trifling. If you want to play games with somebody today and you happen to be one of my viewers and you think that it's going to be an innocent game, no, don't do it. Stay on the straight and narrow today because people are not in the mood, man. All right, let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, King of Pentacles showing up here. So Aquarius, we've got somebody showing up here that is pretty secure, pretty stable, especially when it comes to finances, but just emotionally as well. I think that you just think they're a pretender. You're not buying it. You're not buying it. You just feel like, okay, well, you know, all that bling that you're wearing, I can tell you that's gold-plated. Let's not even play those games. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope, you think somebody's just out there faking it. All right, let's look at Capricorn. Or I mean, not Capricorn, Pisces. Pisces is who comes after Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, Pisces. Pisces. Yours is probably the first funny manifestation that I'm seeing on these cards for today. I think that you're very solid, you're very grounded, you're very stable today, Pisces. You're unshakable, okay, in a good way, you know. I think that you've got somebody in your sphere of influence, though, that is very cynical, especially about people in general, maybe about doing anything with you, but definitely about people in general. Here's the thing, I don't think that whatever their deal is, I don't think it's getting to you. Not with the Queen of Pentacles showing up there. You're doing just fine. Whatever they're doing doesn't really matter to you. Okay? But you do have somebody in your sphere of influence that's noticeable. I think you'll notice them. I just don't think you'll pay that much attention to them. But you'll notice them. They are feeling very pessimistic about really anything positive happening, but especially when it comes to relationships. All right? So that's what I've got for today, guys. I hope y'all are brave enough to come back and visit me tomorrow after this reading. Jeez. And I will hopefully see some of you for private readings later on today, and the rest of you I will see on the next video, hopefully. Peace out.